What is up, YouTube family? I'm Jasx. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I'm super excited about sharing with you guys. I'm covering how to start an online business. This is not specifically targeted to a hair business whatsoever. You can have clothes. You can sell clothes, makeup, lashes, whatever your online business idea you have. This video is for you. So again, the information that I'm about to share with you all can be applied no matter what industry you are in if you have an online business, okay? Are you guys ready to get started? So in this video, we're going to cover the do's, the don'ts, and I'm even going to share with you guys what I've made so far in this month of June, just so you guys can see that your girl isn't just spitting bullshit out her ass, and I'm actually sharing tips, tricks, and techniques that I use in my own business to help me make my money so we can start making you some money, okay? So the first thing I want to cover are the things that you should be doing before you even start a business, and once you actually start your online business, you should still be doing these things. So we're just going to hop right into it. But before we do, make sure you guys give me a thumbs up before you forget, please, and thank you. All right, because I'm trying to help y'all, so the least y'all can do is help me and give your girl a thumbs up. All right, now we're rolling. All right, you guys, so if you see me looking down, I have my handy dandy notebook right here with me, so I made sure I don't forget anything. All right, so the first thing I want to say, you guys, first let me just start off by saying, you all know, like, social media has created this facade about entrepreneurship and businesses. I feel like there's like a pro and a con to it. I feel like it's a great thing what social media has done. It has showed people that, like, the possibilities are endless. You can literally do whatever you put your mind to. And Google is my best friend. I don't know where I would be without Google. I follow so many people on Instagram that motivates me daily. So those are like the pros of social media. It pushes you. But if you don't use it in the right way, or if you aren't in the right mental space, the cons to it, a lot of people compare what they see from somebody else's life. They're comparing it to their own life. Jealousy arises. You start to just hate your life because you're looking at all these other people live it up, go on trips, and buy nice things and all of those things. And then also it makes you think, oh well, all I need to do is start a business, and then I'm gonna be thriving, I'm gonna be balling out, I'm gonna have a Benz, I'm gonna have a G-Wagon, a mansion. Like, it does not work like that. The average business fails within the first 3 years. Within the first 3 years, the average business fails. Are you a part of that 1%? I don't think it's 1%, but the percentage is extremely low for businesses that survive after 3 years. Most people don't even get to the first year. But don't get discouraged. I have put together some things that's going to help you start your business off right and make sure your business is successful. I can only tell you guys the information that I think will help you. The rest is on you, okay? Okay? So don't be coming blaming me, sis. I did everything you told me to do, but it ain't working out. Well, something ain't right. You ain't doing, something's missing. It is your work ethic, or you're not applying those things over and over. Something is missing, okay? So the first thing I want to share with you guys is to make a plan. Make a plan and save to get started. So again, a lot of people are looking online or just wanted to start a lash business, start doing lashes, start selling hair, because you see the next person doing it and thriving at it and being successful at it. You already off to the wrong start. You're off to a horrible start. Don't just start. Like, you need to create a plan. Make a plan, save your money. Like, literally, you guys, don't just think you're going to start a business and it's gonna pop. Especially if you do not know anything about business. Do your research and learn what you need to know before you get started. Read books, y'all. Like, books are the best thing that could have ever happened to me. I didn't start reading books until about 4 years ago, and it changed my life. I've learned so much from reading books about myself and about business. Read finances books. Learn how to do your own books, and by books I mean taxes. Learn how to do all of those stuff. You have to get the back end secured before you even start. It's not all about taking pictures, making Instagram posts. That's not what it's about. So make a plan, Save your money so when you actually get started, you have money for rainy days in your business. You aren't, picking out the pot that you already have set for emergencies in your personal life, okay? So the next thing I want to cover, it is imperative for you to learn basic graphic work. All right, if you can do everything yourself, don't try to do everything yourself. If you can start off doing most things yourself, you will save so much money. In the beginning, you want to cut costs as much as you can. Like, you want to save as much as you can, period. So if you can learn how to make your own business cards, if you can learn how to make your own website, it doesn't have to be extravagant when you first start out, but in the future, you will want to reinvest. And when you get the coin, reinvest and get a super bomb website. Like, so many people make the mistake of pouring so much money into things that can wait. Pouring so much money into things that can wait. All right, so you want to go buy all this inventory. You want to go pay $2,000 for a website. You want to go, I don't know, you want to have all these extravagant photo shoots, but you haven't sold not one product. Make it make sense. It doesn't make sense, okay? So if you can learn how to do the basic graphics, if you can learn how to do your business cards, your website, you can use Wix, you can use Shopify, Big Cartel. It's so many platforms. I personally use Shopify. But yeah, if you can learn how to make your own flyers, and there's so many tutorials on YouTube to show you guys how to do these things. It's not as hard as you think. All you have to do is sit down and try. So before you start, you have got, because what you don't want to do is every time you need a sales flyer made or email, or an email newsletter made, you don't want to have to contact your graphic designer. Oh, $80 here, $80 here, $80 here, $90 here, $130 here. That adds up, and that's money that needs to be going right back into the business, and that's money that you could be using towards inventory. Okay, so learn the basics, y'all. Learn the basics and stop being fucking lazy. Stop being lazy. Stop being lazy, okay? Now, I have said this before, but I'm gonna say it again. If you do not know how to manage your personal finances, do not go into business. Get that under control first, because you have got to be disciplined when it comes to the coin. Like, if you guys, the only way, and y'all have heard me say this 1,000,001 times. Here's 1,000,002. Reinvest your money. Reinvest your money. This is why it's actually, I was gonna say this for my don'ts, but we about to say it now since I'm on the topic. But so many people are so eager to start a business so they can say that they're their own boss. They're their own boss. You are not your own boss. Not yet, anyway, okay? So don't go quitting your job. Don't go quitting your job, okay? Don't do that. You don't want to go from paycheck to paycheck to sale to sale. That's not the goal here, okay? So, again, when you're reinvesting, so look at it this way, you guys. You have a job that's paying you. You're paying your bills with this money. Maybe you're going out shopping. This is your main source of income, your job, right? So now you have the secondary source of income, which is your business. However, it's not a source of income yet. So those few sales that you get, that money that's coming in, don't go spend it. Don't go quitting your job. Don't go quitting your main source of income. This is the cow. You got 2 cows right here. Only this cow is strictly for the business. This cow is for you and your bills and everything else you got going on, okay? Don't go leaving this cow because you got another cow. Don't do that just yet, okay? You know when it's ready to quit your job, when your business can sustain on its own, when your business can take care of your expenses personally, business, you still got money left over, you can save money from your business, then you can consider quitting your job. And don't just go off that first month that all that happens. You need that to happen. You need that to keep on happening. 3 to 6 months, maybe even 6 months to a year, because the first year of your business, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, you don't want to touch it. Everything should be going back into the business, but that's discipline. So you have to be disciplined. All right. So again, you do not want to go from paycheck to paycheck to sale to sale. And if you have a job, how about you, when your business starts to take off a little bit, maybe cut down on your hours, but you still have that pillow, you still have that safety net up under you. All right. Okay, y'all. Are y'all following me? All right, next thing you guys want to do is start an email list. Do not sleep on the email list. Do not sleep on the email list, okay? You absolutely need an email list. Even in 2019, you will need one in 2020, you will need one in 2021, and so forth and so forth, okay? Start you an email list. This way, even let's say Instagram shut down, Facebook shut down, Twitter, Lord forbid, all these things shut down. Lord forbid. But if they did, how are you going to contact your customer? What do you have as a direct line of communication to them without all of those platforms? You have your email list, okay? And with an email list, you're going to have incentives. You're going to have to think of ways to get people to want to sign up. Why should I sign up for your email list, sis? What? Or bro, what you got that I need? What I'm going to get out of signing up for this? That's something you got to think of, okay? But you guys have got to take advantage of the email list, okay? All right, you guys. All right. So, the next thing I want to say is pretty obvious, but it's extremely hard to do when tough times kick in. And trust and believe, tough times are going to kick in. And that is to stay loyal to your business. This is why it's so important to be extremely passionate about whatever it is you're starting, whatever it is you're trying to sell, because that's what's going to keep you going on the days that you don't sell a goddamn thing. And you, as an entrepreneur, you go a week, maybe 2 weeks starting out and you don't sell anything, and you get discouraged and you're like, oh my God, maybe this isn't for me. You know, I put all this money into this, all this time. Stay loyal. All right? Because after that 2 weeks of no sales, you may get an entire week of a sale every day. And it could be just one sale, but just make you feel like everything was worth it. Stay loyal, okay? So let's say you had a sale every day for that next week. That's 7 sales. So now you have 7 customers who have purchased from you. This is now where I tell you guys the next do. And that is to have systems in place. You want to have follow-up systems in place after people have already purchased. So you want to have, you want to get the people in, right? You want to have some incentives to drag them in, but then you got to have the follow-up after they've already left. Okay, so you want to check in on them. Hey, a few days after they purchased their products, maybe even got their products. I don't know what you're selling. I don't know. But you want to check in on them, make sure they were loving their products, if there was anything else that they needed from you, if they could even possibly leave you a review. So you guys have to have follow-up systems in place, and depending on whatever website platform you go with, they will have automatic, they will have automatic follow-ups for you guys to send out to your customers, but that would vary on the website provider that you decide to go with, okay? The last one I want to mention to you guys is, please keep in mind that your money, not all of your money is profit, okay? So when I show you guys how much I made so far this month, don't be like, oh my God, like you made all that, it's only what, June 11th? It's not all profit, okay? It is not all profit. If you look at your business model that way, you will be broke very quickly, okay? Your business won't grow at all. All your money is not profit. And don't forget about taxes. Why y'all didn't tell me my lip was looking a little dry? Y'all like my makeup today? I ain't got no foundation on, believe it or not. I have no foundation on, y'all. Yeah, boy. Let's get into the don'ts. The don'ts. The don't do this, sis. Don't do it. Don't do it. All right? I already mentioned this in the beginning, but I'm going to just reiterate. Don't start something because you see somebody else doing it, and that's the only thing that's pushing you to start. You will fall on your ass very quickly. Very quickly. You don't know what they went through on their journey. You don't know how they got started. Even if people share their story with you, you wasn't there every day, every step of the way. So don't start something just because you see somebody else doing it, and then especially when you go and try to do the same exact thing that they did, and then you think it's going to work out the same way for you. No, it don't work like that, okay? Stop looking. I literally just posted this on my YouTube community a few days ago. Stop looking for solutions to your problems in the next business. Don't do that. Every business is completely different. Everybody runs their business completely different. What may work for the next person may not work for you. All right. So another do not. This is super important. I kind of touched on this too already, but it's super important for you guys to not start a business if you have unnecessary amounts of expenses already. Get your shit together first, okay? Get your things in order first, because when I tell you, you are about to open a door full of debt. And if you're already in debt, get out of debt first, okay? If you have like all of these expenses, unnecessary expenses, take care of the unnecessary expenses before going into business, and you will thank me later, because you can plan and plan and plan and plan, but then you got to plan for the unplanned, and you don't know what's the unplanned, so you're never always ready. You're never always prepared for whatever may come your way. It's impossible. All right? But I can guarantee you, you are going to run into some money mishaps as any business owner, and I can guarantee you they have run into problems where they had to come out of unexpected coin. So if you already in a hole, you don't want to get into another hole. You don't want it to happen, y'all. So if you have unnecessary expenses, take care of it first before starting a business. Take care of it first before starting a business. This was something I messed up because I'm the type of person who want to bring everybody along. I'm the type of person who want to put everybody on. I'm the type of person who want to make sure everybody sees there's so much more to life and all that good stuff. And with time, I have learned that everybody isn't built that way. Everybody isn't built like me at all. But you can't bring everybody with you. Everybody isn't meant to be an entrepreneur. Everybody isn't meant to own a business. And you know, you have your bosses and you have your workers. That's what I learned. But I want y'all to learn from my mistake and not mix your friends with your business. And that goes from if you want them to help out being your assistant. I did that. I messed, like, that friendship is over, because how I am with my business is completely different how I am in my friendships. Sis, when it comes to business, it's business. And I can be a very bold person, like a very, like, I said what I said and this is what it is type person. So if you aren't emotionally built like me, like I'm very strong-minded and I can take a punch to the gut, like, you know, if you weren't really like that, you do not want to go into business with me, or you do not want to do business with me, because I told y'all before, you have got to take the emotion out of that. You have got to take the emotion out of your business. Business is business, and that's just that on that. So you don't want to mix your business with your friendships, because it can go wrong, especially when there's money involved. When there's money involved, no. Now, don't get me wrong. If y'all want to start a business and go into like a partnership or something, that's cool. But if you have a business and you're bringing someone on that's your friend, I do not advise that. I'm telling you, I do not advise that. It's just a recipe for disaster. Seriously. To have them managing your money, like, especially because sometimes people, what happens is people see you thriving and people see you succeeding and they want more. They want to, you know what I'm saying? They want more than what you're giving them. They want to be more involved. So now they feel like, oh, I'm doing all of this. I'm helping you. You wouldn't have this without me. And it's like, that just, I'm telling you, it's a recipe for disaster. Don't do it. So there are 3 more things that I would like to share with you that you should not do before I go ahead and show you guys what I have made for the month of June. The first thing that you want to be sure not to do, and in the beginning it's hard because you be super excited and you want to buy up everything, but it's so important for you guys to make sure that you do not over purchase inventory. Now, this is a mistake that I myself have made, and I'm sure plenty of other people have made in the beginning. You're buying way too much, and when you do this, you're under pressure because you may or may not move it. So you always want to start off small and pace yourself and build your way up. That's why reinvesting is so important, so that you aren't spending all of this overhead and then you can't sell it, and now you're stuck with inventory and you have no customers, you have no sales. So it's wiser to not buy so much inventory at first. Well, I'm not gonna say not buy so much inventory, but do not overbuy. Be realistic about how much you're going to actually spend and actually sell it, reinvest it, and then buy more inventory. You do not have to start out buying 100 shirts, 100 dresses. Buy 10 shirts or maybe 9 shirts, 3 smalls, 3 mediums, 3 larges, sell them, buy double inventory. That's the smartest way to do it. You aren't putting up as much money and you're building your inventory slowly. You're going to actually, what you're going to want to do is build a buzz, because people are like, dang, it's sold out already. I got to make sure that when you restock, I take advantage. So you guys want to make sure that you're being super smart and you're being super wise, and you're not, again, letting your emotions get the best of you. You want to strategize, you want to think clearly, and take the emotion out of it, okay? And I know it's super hard to do, because in the beginning you're excited to just get started, and especially if you sell clothes and you look at all these cute clothes and you want to make sure you got the best clothes, I get it. But you're trying to build a business. You're trying to build something long term, not short term. So you gotta move a little smarter. While we are on the subject of clothing boutiques, y'all, this is such a pet peeve of mine, and it is such a horrible business practice that I see every day on my Instagram, every day on my Facebook, every single day. Do not use other boutique pictures. Now, if you have a business where you drop ship, and some people actually pay for like drop shipping pictures, that's totally different. That's completely different. What I'm saying is, if you have a clothing boutique and then you're scrolling down Instagram and then you see another clothing boutique with the exact same shorts that you sell, or the exact same dress, or the exact same shirt, you can't just screenshot that and steal that and say, oh, I have this, like, go purchase. No. I have seen people get into it over that. If I see a picture, because the business that posted, they're going to be consistent with their pictures, right? So you're going to know that these are the original photos. If I see it on another person's page, you're ruining trust now. Now you're ruining trust. I'm not shopping with you. I know this isn't a scam. I just saw this picture. Same thing with hair photos. I've said over and over again, you guys, do not steal other pictures. I feel like you can just take a picture of yourself in your clothes and cut your head off. Nobody cares. They just want to see it on a real person, and we don't want to see like the same pictures we've seen a million times. So do not steal other boutique pictures. Do not steal other people's pictures, period. Okay, do not do that. You are definitely starting off on the wrong foot, because you're definitely going to get comfortable doing that. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Don't do it. That's like if you're the person actually taking these photos, you put in time, you put in effort to set your lights up, to get everything ready, and then somebody just come and steal your picture. Somebody just come and steal your picture. Oh, we definitely gonna fight. We're definitely gonna have a conversation. Period. Don't be that person. All right, you guys. So the last thing I want to tell you not to do, and everybody does it. I've done it, so it's okay, but just make sure you do not do it. And it's so hard, because again, the excitement when you first starting something and you got all these ideas just rolling all over the place. Do not announce your business, that you're starting a business, that you've been working on starting a business, that you have this brand, that no matter what, do not announce things prematurely. Do not do it. Y'all, when I say everything that I have like announced too quick without actually making sure that the back end was taken care of first, never works out. I don't know what it is. I know, like, some people say, because everybody isn't happy for you. I guess. But just do not, like, you have got to make sure that all your P's, your Q's, your ducks, they all taken care of. They all in a row. Because if you do not launch when you say you're going to launch, it's a bad look. People waiting, you tell them, oh yeah, we launching on the first. First come around, where the launch at? It ain't happened. Okay, yeah, we moving it to the 10th. 10th come around, nothing. So do not prematurely announce things until you have the back end taken care of, sealed down, locked down, and then you build a launch, y'all. It's a book. It's a book. I cannot remember the name of, y'all, but I will put it in the description. I have it in my room. I have so many books, but this book is amazing. It actually teaches you how to properly have a launch and how to have a successful launch to where, yo, it's amazing. I'm gonna leave it in the description box, y'all. And y'all gotta start reading books for real. Like, they would change your life. They would literally change your life. All right, you guys, for real. Knowledge is key. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is like literally power. I wish I would have started reading the books that I be reading like 10 years ago. My kids gonna hate me because I'm had them reading before they even start talking. Okay, so as promised, I'm going to show you guys how much I made for the month of June and also all of my analytics. So to kind of explain how I do my marketing, how I choose the demographics, my target audience and stuff like that. I'm going to explain all that good stuff. All right, you guys, so what you are currently looking at is my sales for June 1st through June 11th. I'm going to be showing you guys a lot of stats. So this is pretty much everything you're going to see is comparing my numbers for these days to my numbers for last month, which was May 1st through May 11th. Coming from a business that was more so focused on high value versus high volume, things are extremely different now. As you guys can see, my average order value is $43 because I sell ebooks. I will leave the link in the description box and also in the comment section. But yeah, so now I'm in a volume business rather than being in like a high value. I do sell wigs on my website, but I sell ebooks like crazy. So yeah, that's why it says that my average order value is $43. You guys, you don't always have to sell a huge high dollar product in order to make good money. So now what you guys are looking at is what actually drives traffic to my website. So as you guys can see, most of my sales will come from social, which means like social media. And then it also shows me how much I actually make down to the cents from each platform as well. Now, this information is extremely important because this is going to allow you to know exactly what platforms you should be focusing in on and what platforms you should be marketing the most. And if you are, which ones is your weakness? Which ones should you be marketing towards more? All of this information is important. What you guys are looking at here is my returning customer rate. I have a very high return rate for an online business. That's what I truly pride myself on. Yes, getting a sale is cool, but are your customers coming back? That's what you want. You want returning customers. That's the goal. Returning customers refer people. All right, you guys. So these reports are showing how many people has visited my website during this time. This is June 1st through June 11th. And the actual landing pages that they're going on and the locations. So as you guys can see, most of my customers are in the US, but I have customers in the UK, Canada, Jamaica, and France. I love you guys so much. But yes, this information is extremely important because it's showing me what pages gets the most attention, what's grabbing the people. And then I always try to set a goal to get more people visiting my site than I did the previous month. All right, you guys, so that is it for this long video. I hope you guys learned something new. Thank you so much for sticking with me to the end. I wish you so much success in all of your endeavors. I hope this did not discourage you. Instead, I hope it equipped you with readiness and motivation to just go ahead and get started today. Get started today, not launch today, okay? Okay, don't get too excited. Yeah, so make sure you guys just always are going into things prepared in every aspect. Learn as much as you possibly can about the industry that you are diving in. And don't let Instagram set you up for a failure. You got to be quicker than that. You got to be smarter than that. Think here, okay? You have to think. Read. Please start reading, y'all. If you do not read, if you do read, comment down your favorite book below. I will say this, y'all. I don't like read for fun. I don't like read stories. I used to when I was a kid, but now I just read to learn. So it has to be an educational book. I don't like history books or nothing like that. So please don't comment on like nothing like that. Like I like motivational books, business type books, finance books, you know, different ways to budget your money. Real estate, I'm trying to get into real estate very soon, but I just like to learn as much as I possibly can, and books has always been that gateway for me, and I've learned a lot from books. Barnes & Noble is my happy place. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Make sure you guys check the description box for, I don't know what'll be there, but you don't know either, so make sure you go and check it out, okay? I'm going to put some good stuff in my description box, all right? I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah. Have a blessed day, y'all.